Welcome back to Restored in Purpose. Today I want to share a story that is very close to my heart. A story about how God used an older woman to help shape my faith. There was a season when I was new to really walking with God. I was hungry for truth, hungry for prayer, hungry to grow, but still unsure of myself. One Sunday I walked into a church near my home. I didn't know anyone. I just knew I needed God. And that's when I met her. An elder of the church, gentle, warm, safe. From the moment we sat next to each other, it felt like God had connected us. We sang together. We prayed together. We laughed. We shared stories. She made me feel seen. And I didn't even realize at the time how much I needed that. Later, I realized I had actually spoken to her years before, through someone I knew. But back then, I was in a very different place in my life. A place I wasn't proud of. So I was honest with her. And she didn't judge me. She embraced me. That alone taught me something powerful. God's people don't define you by your past. Over time, she became one of my closest prayer partners. She taught me how to pray with authority, listen for God, read the Word with understanding, and trust the nudges in my spirit. She was living out Titus 2, teaching what is good and helping a younger woman grow. But then something happened. I started doubting her. Not because she did something wrong, but because I had been living in an environment of suspicion and fear. I began to question her motives, and it hurt our connection. But even through that, there was grace. We found our way back to peace. And I realized something so important. God didn't send her to make me dependent on her. He sent her to teach me how to depend on Him. Now, when I need prayer, I still reach out sometimes. But I also know how to go straight to God. I don't have to run to people for every answer anymore. That's growth. Titus 2, women don't want control. They want maturity. They don't want you attached to them. They want you attached to God. If you've ever had someone come into your life like that, someone who helped you grow, even if the season didn't last forever, thank God for them. They were part of your becoming. Thank you for being here with me and Restored in Purpose. God is still sending the right people and teaching you how to hear Him for yourself.